there, it's Micah from the Ruta Beggars, here to tell you all about our new Kickstarter campaign for the Ruta Beggars' first full-length, all-original album. It's called Ever Changing. Well, so who are we? We are the Ruta Beggars, but that consists of typical 5-piece bluegrass setup. It's myself on guitar, Sophia Kirandini on fiddle, Trevin Nelson on banjo, Ariel Weiner on mandolin, and Noah Harrington on bass.
I'm really excited about our process. We've been working on these songs for over almost basically 2 years, and we're finally putting them together in the studio to create one comprehensive album.
We already had the creme de la creme of our best material, our favorite songs, our most exciting arrangements, our most exciting everything. And now we've like doubled or even tripled that amount of material, and we're furrowing out the stuff that isn't the strongest. So this, I think, is really going to be the best possible album that you could get from the Ruta Beggars. Just the real creme de la creme stuff.
The music that we've created has definitely evolved. I think that's very fitting for our name of our album, Ever Changing. I mean, you know, we've been developing a lot, and I really like where our bluegrass sound is going and how eclectic it has become, which really truly represents the diversity in our band and our musical tastes.
The part of the process that I have enjoyed the most is actually workshopping the tunes and really making them come out and be as great as they can be.
Ever Changing is made up of 8 original tracks that you may know and love if you have been to a Ruta Beggars concert or stream over the course of the last year. It's music that we've been performing and perfecting for over 2 years in some cases. And I'm happy to say, with this brand new recording done by Dan Cardinal at Dimension Sound Studios, it'll be like you're listening to this music with brand new, fresh ears. We were so grateful to have a dedicated engineer for this project, especially someone as capable as Dan Cardinal in his excellently acoustically treated space. Working with Justin Moses was tip-top.
Justin really pushed us to be our best selves.
Every piece of advice was exactly what we needed to hear. I really think that Justin's involvement took this project from where it was to a new level.
Justin Moses, he has been leading us to the promised land of milk and honey tracks for 40 hours this week. It's been great.
The process started with me listening to all the material and trying to figure out which ones of the ones I thought would make a good combination of songs, and then just listening to what they had already done to them and seeing if there was anything that I could possibly add to the mix, and hopefully, you know, little things here and there, and I feel like they had some great ideas coming into it, so it feels good to collaborate and hopefully come up with even better product in the end.
We are so honored that you are considering donating to this wonderful project that we have been so lucky to put together for you all. Your money is going to really good places. First of all, a lot of money goes into these types of projects to make them so awesome. There's the production side of things, which is that we had to pay for the engineer and the studio. We had to pay for our wonderful producer. And the travel and the food and all of the sort of daily commuting, all that stuff that goes into the actual day of sessions. And then the post-production and distribution, all of that mixing and mastering, printing, all these miscellaneous fees that just sort of come up, as we all know, in our lives. So your money will be so greatly appreciated by us, and we love you a lot.
It's the Ruta Beggars card. And this is how we paid for the record. So to pay those bills, on your right side, you'll see a list of rewards. They start at $5. Some of my favorite rewards are the listener's delight. This is something that I would personally pick. It's for someone who wants to hear everything we've got, from rehearsal recordings to the very first demos of songs that we ever made when they were first written. We're also hosting a listening party in our living room, and you can be a part of the select few to hear music and stories from Ever Changing in a small and exclusive gathering at our house. We know that it's been a difficult time for some of us and some of you. We hope that this music helps you really live that out and come to terms with some of the struggles that you've had, while also fulfilling the need for just some good time traditional bluegrass music in your life. It's music that feels like home to me, and I hope that you can find a little bit of home in Ever Changing for you.
She's a wet tear to keep from a suit getting wet.